It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lady Tiger Softball on the Paris Sports Network. Thank everyone for tuning in today. Beautiful day for softball out here. Run down the starting lineups for you for the Lady Tigers. Starting in right field, batting leadoff will be Madeline Carter. Pitching today, batting second, Emma Kramer. Batting third and playing shortstop, JC Young. At third base, we have Morgan Combs batting cleanup. In the 5 spot, Kylie Edwards in center field. Our designated player today will be Chloe Thompson batting 6th. Batting 7th and playing second base will be Lily Wyrick. Bella Moreski will be at first, batting 8th. Batting 9th will be Paisley Reed. She'll be the left fielder today. And our flex player will be Claire York. She'll be doing the catching duties. For the visiting Charleston Trojans, Avery Beals, the second baseman, will be leading it off, followed by the pitcher, Addison Schrader. Batting third will be center fielder Bree Tomlinson. Cleanup will be Morgan Dickey, the first baseman. Left fielder Aubrey Cross, batting 5th. Batting 6th will be the catcher, Raylan Cox. The designated player batting 7th will be number 9, Riley Schrader. Batting 8th, shortstop, Blair Ritchie. In the 9th spot, Maddie Watson will be playing third base, and the flex player will be right fielder Riley Lewis. Lenny not going to be with us tonight. I am going to have some help, though, in the booth. Ryan Kramer is going to help us out. Appreciate the help. Oh, here's the lineup cards for today. Lady Tigers dropped a rough one last night, 11-0 to a visiting Mount Carmel Aces team. Looking for better results today, so we'll see how it goes. Leading it off will be Beals. The second baseman's going to step in from the left-hand side of the plate. Shows bunt, takes a ball outside. Stands way back in the box. Shows bunt again. No, ball 2. Not getting the call yet. The boys are playing tonight. They are taking on Mount Carmel. We'll keep you updated on their score. They're scoreless in the top of the first. Lays down a drag bunt down the first base side, and she's safe at first. Picture perfect bunt down the first base line. Only went about 4 or 5 feet, and with her speed, there was no chance to get her over there. That'll bring up the pitcher now, Addison Schrader. Runners go, and the throw down to second's off the mark and into center field. She's going to head down to third. She'll be in there standing up. A runner on third now with nobody out for Schrader. No balls, 1 strike. Foul, tip back over the press box here. 0-2 the count. Change up there, going to be grounded to second. Throw to first is late. She's safe, and the run scores. 1-0 Charleston. Back-to-back singles. Brings up the number 3 hitter now, Bree Tomlinson. Also batting from the left side, and we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher. And that's going to be number 5, Carly Eastman. All right, lineup change is done. Ready to go now for Tomlinson. Infield playing in. First pitch for a ball. Kramer hits the corner on that one, gets called strike. 1-1. Pops that one up. Third base calls it. Combs with the play. 1 down. Charleston still with a runner on first with 1 away. Now to the cleanup hitter. Morgan Dickey. The first baseman takes a called first pitch strike. Outside for a ball. Look at Dickey's approach up there, Ryan, turning around and staring the pitcher down like that, and then having to square up during the delivery. It just seems like a lot of extra moving parts there.
Yeah.
Fouls that one away. I say that, and then she'll do something and make me look silly, but 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's ours.
That one outside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The low snap throw down to first, not quite in time. Full count at 3-2. Runner on first and 1 away. Sitting here in the top of the first inning. Fouls that one back out of play. Count will stay 3-2. They've got the left fielder Aubrey Cross on deck, waiting her turn. High fly ball, not real far though.
So Pay's got a can of corn out there.
Yeah, she does. Makes it look easy. 2 down.
Aubrey Cross transferred in from Mattoon.
That's the one batting now?
Yep. She was a All-Apollo pitcher last year.
Ooh, real close down there at first.
Claire York had a nice throw there.
How does a cross transfer work? Can they just change schools?
Last name, Cross.
Okay. I got you now. There was some special IHSA rule I didn't know about or something.
They moved it back over to Charleston.
Well, ball got a long way away. Fortunately, she stayed put. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner down at second now. A 1-on-1 count for the transfer named Cross. Got it. Ball inside, 2-1. Sometimes I look at these infielders and they really get creeping up there when they're expecting something short. I've seen how fast the ball comes off that bat.
Yeah, it is. It's very quick and very short, right? Aubrey's up there looking to swing. I've seen her play and travel. She's got some pop. I've seen her hit home runs.
She's got a hitter's count now, 3-1. 2 away, runner's going to be moving. She grounds it to second. Fielded cleanly. The throw is in time. And we get out of the inning. We do give up a run, though, on a couple hits. Charleston up 1-0 going into the bottom of the first. Be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! It's the bottom of the first inning. Lady Tigers looking to get on the board here, only trailing by 1 early on. Madeline Carter is going to lead it off for us. Doing the shortstop duty. No, she's right field today.
Right field.
Flipped my 9 and my 6 in my head here.
She did do shortstop yesterday.
That's what it was. She had a great catch over there. Snagged one on the fringe of the grass. She'll take the first one out of the zone for ball 1. Just misses there. I'm not familiar with this umpire today, so sometimes they come in and you kind of, well, this lady calls them a little low. This guy calls the outside. You know, you kind of know ahead of time, but...
Yeah, I think I've seen her do 1 game, and that's it. But right now, she's calling a tight zone.
She couldn't miss that one right down the middle of the plate. Takes her first strike, 2-1. She calls it nice and loud, though. That helps up here. Fly ball to right, coming in and making the easy out for number 1. She better make that play now, because here in about half an hour, those shadows start getting really long in right field, and that's not an easy play to make.
Emma gets right up on the line.
I notice she kind of hugs the inside of that box there.
She has quick hands, so she gets up there so she can try and get them to bring it inside. She wants to turn on the ball.
Not going to bring it inside to her this time. She does turn on it.
And there's a hit.
All right, base hit in left field. Scoots right between the fielders, and we got a runner on with one away.
Well, it looks like they're going to let her run, which is good. She's a smart base runner.
No, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we might be seeing come in and wave her down.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks
like we're going to get Cadence Eveland. Get her out of the sun and let her sit down before she comes back out to throw again.
Okay, I got to admit, I thought their jerseys were sleeveless.
They had them rolled up.
Until I saw Cadence on first base there, I thought they had sleeveless jerseys. They've all rolled them up.
Mm-hmm.
Every game. I learned something new today. Thought they were going for that like 70s Reds vibe or something. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes called strike.
JC comes into this game hitting .427.
Not too shabby. Fouls that one away. Out of play. 0-2 count.
Looked like an inside curve. It cut on her hands a little bit right there at the end. Late break.
The fact that these ladies can make the ball move at all, it just blows my mind watching them pitch. A little high there. 1-2. Now, is she a freshman as well?
JC?
JC?
Yeah. Yes, she is.
All right. Swing and a miss. And the catcher didn't drop it, so 2 down.
And another freshman, Morgan Combs.
Quite a few of them.
I looked today. We have 1 senior. We have 4 juniors. We have 2 sophomores, and we have 14 freshmen.
It was low. Snap throw down to first. Not in time. I told this story a couple weeks ago. I was walking by the dugout as they were warming up, and I heard the ball pop in a glove. I had to turn around and see who it was. Like, who threw that? It was Morgan warming up. Boy, she can bring it.
Yeah, Morgan has a very strong arm.
Inside and high for a ball. 2-0. Kind of fitting for third base there.
Mm-hmm.
Throws a lot longer than it looks on TV here. Ooh.
Inside strike.
2-1.
There's a hit.
Down in center field. Everybody moves up. First and second now with 2 away. After watching last night's game, I would stand. I don't really care if we leave 2 out there every time. If we're getting 2 or 3 hits every inning, eventually things are going to happen.
Yeah, you always want to put pressure on the defense.
You've got to. Right now, they're putting the bat on the ball. Even if they're just singles, good things will happen. That one's high. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw down to
through.
second.
Cadence is going to go ahead and give it a try, and she's going to get there.
That's the worst, best decision you'll see all day.
Cadence is always very aggressive with her leadoffs. Sometimes that happens. Beta player, the catcher for Charleston is normally, I've only seen her pitch. So this is unique for me. I think she's been doing this. Oh, and we got a wild pitch. We might have a tie game here in a second.
Coming in, down the tag. Oh, under the tag. Tigers score a run. Cadence Evelyn off the bench, making things happen. That was as close as you'll see one today.
And Morgan advanced to second on the play as well.
Yep, smart base running on the backside there. You got to have that too. You can get caught watching out there and lose an opportunity. Now it's a 3-0 count.
Kylie does the right thing.
All
Make
right.
her throw a strike, and she doesn't.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned the pressure. We haven't done anything big against her, but hey, we scored a run. We've tied it up. You've walked a player.
And now we've got another hot bat up. Chloe's hitting 356 on the year.
She smoked a double last night. That was.
Yep, in her first at bat down the
Yep.
third baseline. That'd be really nice right now.
Yeah, it would. There's a nice gap down that line. Low pitch for a ball. Still 2 down. Runner at first and second. Inside. The way the catcher hops up and throws it back to the pitcher, I'm not sure if she's throwing it to the pitcher or down to second. It's like she wants to throw it somewhere every time. 3-0 the count.
It's like Schrader's struggling to find the zone right now. That's 7 straight balls.
It is. She just looked over at the dugout and kind of moved her hand out like, I don't know.
She thought it was a strike, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
All pitchers are going to want that. Ooh, they gave a very wide inside strike right there.
You see that stolen base of third there? She just trotted down there, and they didn't think to make a play. It's like they weren't even, she was just frustrated.
I think maybe they thought it was a walk.
I think they thought it was ball 4.
Yeah, and it should have been, to be honest with
I
you.
had 3 on my scoreboard there. Oh, swung at ball 4 there.
That was high.
So it's a full count now at 3-2. Runners at the corners.
But they give you 3 for a reason. Chloe's about to take advantage of it.
Got it on the handle and fouls it away. The count stays full. Hit it hard, but it's going to go foul.
Just a little late.
She's been a little behind the last 2 here. They're going to bring it inside on her again. Pops this one up. It's in foul territory, but could, nope, not going to be playable.
Second baseman gave great chase, but just didn't get there.
That one had some good spin on it and just kind of kept carrying over there out of play. So the count stays full. Well, Chloe's right there. If she messes up a pitch at all, she's going to hammer it. Outside this time and got her. That'll end the inning, but the Tigers do score once. They tie the game up 1-1. We'll be back in the top of the second right after this on the Paris Sports Network. North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. It's the top of the second inning. The Tigers tied up with Charleston here 1-1. Looking at the lineup here, I think we're down to Cox, I believe, or Raylan Cox, the catcher, will be leading it off, followed by the designated player Riley Schrader, and then the shortstop Blair Ritchie.
Fingers are crossed for the minimum.
Oh, a little blooper into left. Gotta hurry up, and they're gonna keep her at first.
I'm guessing we're going to see a runner. What do you think?
I think so. That's about as soft as you can hit one over the third baseman's head. She'll head back to the dugout, get her gear on. We've got a pinch runner down at first, or a courtesy runner down at first.
C.C. Cardwell has came on to run.
Here's Schrader. Almost hit her. Oh, beautiful pitch there. Throw down to second.
Oh.
Was so close.
Claire put it right on the bag.
Yep. Now she's coming home. Throw it.
Lily held the ball a little too long out there, and they took advantage of it.
Yep. Charleston up 2-1. Throws to second have been a problem for us the last couple games. That one was on the money. Maybe just a half a step ahead of a shortstop there, so just off the end of her glove. Another swinging strike. That's
Came right
two
back.
strikes now.
Yep. Change up. That looked like a curveball. And another one.
Ooh. Changing it up on her. Got her swinging. One down.
Emma's got a solid 4-pitch mix.
So you got a fastball, a
Change
up, a curve, and
Screwball.
a screwball.
She can throw a drop, but she doesn't do it a whole lot. There's a strike. The thing about Emma is she's going to pound the strike zone. She threw it around 62% last year for strikes. She's going to try to use the defense.
Well, I think at this level, that's what you want to do. The worst thing you can do is walk hitters.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
you've
no
got to
defense
make
for
them.
it.
You got to make them swing, right? You can't defend a walk.
Can't defend walks, and you can't defend hit by pitch. Another nice change up.
Foul away. 1-2 the count.
Showing that pitch for a strike early on is going to keep this team off balance too. It's a big thing to help her so that they're not squaring balls up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a curveball.
Got her to pop it up to third. Combs there for the play. 2 down. And I like that. You get ahead of the batter. You get those 2 strikes on them. Then you lay one out of the zone there a little bit. Get them protecting, and they start reaching and having the control to throw a ball when you want to, when it doesn't mean you're just missing the strike zone,
Yeah.
is just, it's an awesome gift to have. There's a little roller to third. Combs scoops it, throw to first in time.
We're done.
A quick inning, but we did give up a run. Charleston on top 2-1 going into the bottom of the second. Be right back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. It's the bottom of the second inning. The Lady Tigers trailing by 1, 2-1. First pitch goes for a ball.
Lily Ryrick's up there right now.
Takes that one out of the zone. So Schrader not pounding the strike zone here so far. So
No, she's not.
some patience at the plate. Could go a long way for us today. There's another one. 3-0.
Four straight balls.
That one must have been a little low.
It looked like it was. She's up to 31 pitches already and just in the bottom of the second.
I think every Tiger that's gone up there has seen quite a few pitches.
For comparison, Emma is through 2 innings and she's only thrown 21 pitches so far.
A big difference there. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Bella Moreski. First pitch low. Chopper to first.
It stayed fair.
She is out. Rudder gets down to second. Good job of slowing down there a little bit on the way to first. She's got you. Give the runner time to get down to second. Those kind of things don't show up in the box score, but
No, it's definitely heady. Make her have to go to the bag.
yep.
She runs into that, full speed. That first baseman might be able to turn and get it to second.
Because the second baseman just, they got to hold up a little bit going to second. They're not sure what's going on. There's a strike. One down, runner on second. And is this Reed?
It's Paisley Reed, yes.
Paisley Reed. Shows bunt. Great job right down there. Oh, out at first. Unable to outrun it. But she does move the runner over to third. Now 2 away. Can't lay it down much better than that, though.
Absolutely not. That pitch was inside. Paisley handled it really well. Put it down, just a few inches out there and made him make a play. Now I need Maddie to just put a good swing on a ball.
Ball on the first pitch. 1-0. Swing and miss, throw down to third.
Oh.
Got her. Picked her off at third. The inning is over, so Maddie will lead it off again in the third inning for us. We go to the top of the third. Charleston 2, Paris 1 on the Paris Sports Network. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. It's the top of the third inning. Lady Tigers still trailing by 1, 2-1. They gave up a run in the top of the first and again in the top of the second.
And this is Avery Beals.
Tigers coming in, about 3 games under 500 or so on the season. Playing at Charleston, a 3A school here, 14-4 coming in. Drags it as she's heading to first.
Emma fields her position. And,
Missed the bag with her foot. That's what he was saying. You got a 14-4 team like this, we were talking during the break, you can't let a Paris team hang around. And so far, that's what Charleston's doing with us. But these little mistakes, boy, they just take us out of it. Runner heading down to second. The throw's off the mark again.
hit the runner. She is not liking how that felt.
No, she's not. The umpire's going to call time. They're going to go out and check on her. Caught her right on the inside of the right knee there. Give her a chance to walk it off. All right, we're ready to go again now. Who's our batter?
Addison Schrader.
Okay. Got the pitcher up there. Runner on second, nobody out.
She's going to straight steal at third and cleared, almost threw it into left field. JC came over, though, and cut that off.
She didn't waste any time. That's the best time. Okay, they just got smacked on the knee. They're hobbling around. Just go.
Yeah, Beals has some good speed. She's a great slap hitter. She wants to get out there and move it. Emma with another change, a little low.
That last little drag bunt slap thing she did down there, that made Ichiro proud, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Popped up, middle of the
Emma's going
infield.
to go ahead and take that herself.
She was still in the circle, didn't even have to move. One away.
Bree Tomlinson. Playing center field today for the Trojans.
Got a real open stance. Strike on the inside. Her front foot's almost out of the box. Drags it to first and through.
Just underneath.
Oh.
It's past Carter in right field.
It's going to roll all the way to the fence.
We've got obstruction at first. So she's going to go ahead and run to third. Lily's running with the ball.
Throw to third is safe. I couldn't see with the pole here. You said there was obstruction over there at first?
Yeah, she ran into Bella when she was rounding the bag. So the umpire had the obstruction call. She would have been her next base. She was going to get there. Wouldn't have been an out if something would have happened, but the ball hit off Carter's glove, shot down into the right field corner.
She didn't quite get in front of it. It kind of just went off her glove, right up her arm, and past her.
Yep. And this
there's another hit. It's down into left field. That's going to score a run. And this is what happens when you make mistakes against a 14-4 team. They start doing eventually what they do. And now they lead the Tigers 4-1.
That was Morgan Dickey, by the way. They got that hit. Now Aubrey Cross is in the box. Nice change up, get her off balance early.
She was really reaching for that one, trying to hold back. Fouled it away, count 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit in the center. Everybody will move up 60 feet. First and second now with one away.
Now Raylan Cox is back in. Last time up, she hit the little flare over Morgan's head out into left field.
That's right. Oh, got her guessing on that one. Throw to thirds off the mark. Just a little late. Runners move up to second and third. No balls, one strike, one away. That was called a strike.
Yes, it was. Little inside curve. Looked like it was going to hit her and just tailed in. Caught a piece of that plate.
The boys are trailing in the top of the fourth, 5-0 to Mount Carmel. That one up high, 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's going to be fielded at short. Throw to first is in time for one, but that does bring in another run. Charleston up 5-1. They score on the fielder's choice there. And now there's two away.
And we've got Riley Schrader.
And she'll foul it away on the first pitch, 0-1 count. That'll make it 1-1. Outside again, swinging strike. Big pitch here to get out of the inning would be awesome.
Would be fantastic.
Enough damage has been done. They've got a runner on third with two away.
Another one.
Got her. All right. Emma gets out of the inning. They do get a couple runs, 3 as a matter of fact. They lead 5-1. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950. Tigers heading back to the top of the order. That pickoff got us out of the second inning, so Madeline will be leading it off for us again here in the third.
She took all of her warm-up pitches, and you don't usually see that at this level or in the upper levels of travel. Usually they throw one and go. They don't want to waste those pitches. But she chose to.
Well, that's the difference with baseball. They worry about those guys throwing so many pitches, but they throw 23 between innings.
Mm-hmm. I've never understood that.
No, and then the softball, they're like one and done. Bring it. Fires that one in the dirt for a ball, 1-0.
Let's hope Maddie can get something started here early.
Good eye there, lays off a one for a 2-0 count. There's a called strike, 2-1. Well, the boys had a pitching change on their end, and it must have worked. They had faced one batter, threw him out at first. They do trail 5-0, though, going into the bottom of the fourth inning, a whole inning ahead of us. As we're in the bottom of the third, pops it up.
Straight up. Center fielder took her time coming in to make that play.
Well, about 6 feet into the grass there. Those are the ones you just keep running, because I'd rather have to react to one. When it just sits up there and you got too many thoughts running through your head, you never know what's going to happen.
Not really much wind today.
No.
So there's, you know.
We've already had those games this year. Another one fouled away.
Emma had a single last time up to left field in the 5-6 hole.
She's got no 1 count here with nobody on. One away. Takes another one in the dirt. So 1-1 the count. So would Emma rather hit or pitch?
Yes.
Yes, I like that answer. I like that answer.
She's pretty patient for the most part. She's going to jump on a strike if it's there. I think coming into this game she's hitting 286, so it's probably went up just a little bit with the hit. It's been a tough year. She was out for 3 weeks with the high ankle sprain.
Got a 3-1 count now. Swings and misses a one on the outside corner there. Full count at 3-2. Does she prefer pitching over playing the field?
I I think she likes to control the game when she hears another shot knocked down.
Could be trouble. Long throw
off
to
her knees.
got her. What a play there by the shortstop. Go to the ground and knock that down and still have control of it to throw her out from her knees.
I think the biggest thing with Emma, to answer your question, is she wants to play. She
like that answer too.
And it's to help the team. So, you know, if that's wherever it is, she understands she's a freshman. So put her wherever. The only thing she's never done is catch.
Well, that's understandable. I'm not sure why anybody would want to catch. There are some head cases out there that think it's fun, and they usually do the best job at it. You take a beating back there.
I know the one in the box likes to do it. J.C. Young's up there right now.
A 1-1 count.
So I guess that makes her a little crazy.
You gotta be. You gotta be to sit back there. 'Cause there's other places you might get a hard hopper, you know, or get a bruise occasionally or something. But if you're a catcher, you're gonna get beat up. Balls in the dirt and blocking the plate and ricochets and foul tips. And there's a shot into center field right at her, unfortunately. A well-struck ball, but goes for a long out. That's the end of the inning. We'll go into the top of the fourth. The Tigers trailing by 4 on the Paris Sports Network. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Top of the fourth inning, Tigers down by 4. We're down to the like number 8 hitter here or something, 7.
Well, we are at Blair Ritchie.
All right. First pitch down in the dirt for a ball.
Yep. She tried to wear that one, and it curved just over her leg, in for a strike.
Kind of led with that knee a little bit. She's going to take one on the thigh. 2-1.
Emma held on that changeup a little bit too long. As Max would say, let it go, Elsa.
Foul away. 2-2. So a changeup in softball, do you just hold more of the ball?
So there's different ways to throw it. There's a drop change where you can release it at a certain point, and that's how some girls do it. Emma actually throws a flip change that she learned from Della Gear, former Paris pitcher that went to Indiana State. It is where when she goes to come through her motion, she will flip her hand this way, so you'll see her paintbrush the pitch out.
Okay.
So a couple different schools of a way to do it. It's just how she got taught, and she took to it at a really early age, and works out pretty good for her. But the key is pushing out and really finishing the pitch.
Well, that one didn't get finished there.
It sure
Full
didn't.
count, 3-2. Squared up on that one and pulls it way foul. Pops that one foul too, and this one
Come on, Jace.
they can't quite get to over by the fence.
There's a lot of hustle out there. Like to see that.
I wish our camera angle could get to those far corners. Do our best to describe them for you, but we get that far away and couldn't see anything. That one's going to get down into left.
Paisley knocked it down, though, and got it in quicker.
And made the smart play from her knees, gets it to the cutoff. She did try getting up with it and taking that extra time. So a runner on, nobody out. This one's popped up.
Looks like Emma's going to take it.
She is. One away. She's done a pretty good job limiting hard contact today.
That's kind of her MO, and it's really because she's mixing the pitches. You know, they're seeing a lot of different looks, and that it makes it a little difficult to square everything up.
Tigers called time.
We're at the top of the lineup again.
That they are. Back to Avery Beals.
We'll see if there's going to be some kind of a change, possibly. Emma's doing a decent job. There's been no walks so far in this game. They are hitting her, but that's to be expected.
You come in at 14-4, you kind of assume they can hit.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're not crushing it like a 14-4 team.
No.
Honestly, they're not hitting it any better than a 4-14 team at this point.
Coach Winkler's pointing at Coach Mayall. Not sure what's going on.
I don't know, but there's a lot of smiles going on out there, so.
Probably just trying to remind, maybe pulled the infield in there to remind them that this girl likes to bunt or slap. That's her deal.
Yep.
You don't see her swinging a lot now. Saying that, she's probably going to just haul off and let it go. But
Well, that's what I mentioned earlier. When you're standing 20
but
feet from her.
look at Bella and Morgan where they're standing right now. So I'm sure that's what the discussion was. And she's trying
gonna
to
do
slap
it.
it. Yep. Now the problem is, if she gets it past one of them, there's not anyone
She's
to cover.
safe. No, your
I think-
second baseman's already watching the bag for the steal.
Yeah, I think what we're looking for here is to make a quick play and maybe get the force at second.
I think what you got to make
I-
sure they got that in their head.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to get back over to first to cover. Lily's way up the middle and deep. I don't think she's going to make it over there.
Shows bunt. Pulls it back. We played a Mount Zion team years ago. I don't remember too many softball games. You know, I'm a baseball guy, but I'll never forget they had every single batter bat left-handed, and every one of them slapped the ball and destroyed us in 4 innings or 5 innings. They had 10 runs on us. Every batter was halfway to first, it seemed like, before
Yeah, so if you have a lot of speed, that's not a bad tactic, I guess. And it's
all the players were pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
They didn't have any big brutes or anything on the team. Nobody was going to crush it over the fence. They were all like Beals here with a Happy Gilmore approach to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
She's running up on it. Got a 3-1 count.
Yep. She offered there.
Yes, she did. That's a strike. She wanted that one.
Now it's payoff pitch. Just want to see Emma compete here. little low. There it is,
Oh,
too. We're going to take
perfect.
the force at second, but JC's not on the base.
Oh, my gosh.
JC took the throw way off the base.
Everybody safe. First and second. Boy, Coach came out and diagrammed that for him. He could have drawn it in the dirt, and it
We got what we wanted,
it
and
did.
we didn't execute it.
played out perfectly.
Now Morgan needs it.
Morgan couldn't get to it. Down the line at third it goes. One run is in. Schrader heads down to second. Runners at second and third now. And Charleston up 6-1.
What I was about to say was Morgan needs to field that, step on it, and go across the diamond and get out of that inning, but she just didn't get to it.
No, I think the only way she could have got that was diving. And if she had, she wasn't going to make a play. It would have stopped her. Wouldn't even have stopped the run necessarily, but I guess it would have because they weren't on third yet. First and second, one away.
Carly Eastman's came in the game to run for Schrader at second. And now Bree Tomlinson's back up, their number 3 hitter.
Ball one on the first pitch.
That's a hit.
Yep, into right. Tigers get it in, and they're going to send him 2 runs in. Throw to second is off the mark. And now she's going to head over to third. 2 more runs come in. Runner makes it all the way over to third.
Game changer shows 8-1.
That's what I've got. I think they scored 2 runs there, I think 8. Inside for a ball. Crushes that one into center field.
Kylie's
nice
drifting over
play
to make
out
the
there.
play.
Runner tags, and they add another run, 9-1. She smoked it out there, but Kylie right there on the play for out number 2. Brings a run in. That one's high for a ball, 1-0.
I believe that was called a strike.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, 0-1.
Cross
another
goes the
hit.
other way on the curveball. Ooh, Carter gave it a chance.
You don't get a lot of throwouts from right, but she had a shot at that one. Got as close as she could. Tigers trailing 9-1. We have had this Bermuda Triangle thing going on at second base the last couple games. Either errant throws or out of position on the catch, or
On the actual bag you're talking about, not the position.
right. No, not second base. Player, no, that the bag.
Oh,
There's a
Claire just dropped that ball.
yep, that happens.
Yep. Transfer. Lost it on the transfer.
But yeah, we had so many mistakes, errors, bad luck, whatever it may be, and it just seems to be focusing around the second base bag there, either be it steals or Whatever. Oh. Ooh, right back up the middle.
Oh, Lilly knocked it down. Kept it in the infield, and the runner's still going to come in to score.
That'll keep the batter, though, at first base. 10-1, Charleston up. Doing a lot with 2 outs here. They're going to have a courtesy runner come over.
Getting in there for Raylan Cox. This is Riley Schrader, their designated player.
Yeah, they got it sorted out. At least somebody's having a good time down there. Slaps it to third. Throw to first.
And we got her.
On the mark. All right. Out of the inning, but 5 more runs come across. Charleston leading 10-1. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. We're back with Lady Tiger softball here on the Paris Sports Network.
Got Morgan Combs coming up to lead off for the Tigers. Got to start putting some damage on the board.
You know, coming from the baseball diamond to the softball diamond, there's a lot more smiles over here than there are on a baseball diamond. There's not a lot of smiling in baseball, unless you're winning big.
Yeah.
Morgan takes the first one out of the zone for a ball. 1-0.
Morgan goes
through.
in the 5-6 hole. Gets us started.
All right, base runner on. Nobody away.
Kylie Edwards about to come up. Chloe Thompson's on deck.
Right here in the middle of the order. Ball on the first pitch. 1-0. Fouled back over the backstop, 1-1. Did you happen to see the what went down with the start of the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks last night?
With the bee colony?
The bee colony, yes.
I saw that on the.
Oh, that's a little flare to short. Morgan gets back to first in time, 1 away. We got these wasps that like to fly around here in the press box. Nobody's come to rescue us, but
They have not called a stoppage to play either.
no, a 2-hour delay last night as a swarm of bees built a little colony at the top of the backstop. They had to bring a beekeeper in on a lift, smoked him real good, then used a shot vac to suck them all up, and then they let him throw out the first pitch. I think he'll stick with beekeeping
Probably.
after watching him pitch there.
Oh,
Combs gets back, kind of flops on the bag there.
a little awkward going back in there. I hope she's all right. It looks like she is. Nothing hurt but her pride.
Now, see, they get up and smiling about that. Baseball, you're embarrassed. You're like, turn around, you'll smile about that.
Ooh,
Oh,
Chloe got handcuffed there on the inside
that
corner.
she did. That's one she'd like to have back. There wasn't a lot of conviction in that swing, and she was just pops that one up to short.
Chased a high one, and when you do that, a lot of times that's all you're going to do is pop it straight up.
Couple quick outs after the
Base hit by
base
Morgan.
hit. Yeah, now we're
Lily Wyrick will come to the plate.
2 outs, runner on first, down by 9 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. High gets to the backstop. Combs heading down to second.
Lily walked on 4 straight pitches her last at bat.
Takes another ball. 2-0. Swings at that one. Strike one. 2-1. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's the end of the inning. Top of the 5th coming up. Charleston 10, Paris 1 here on the Paris Sports Network. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Top of the 5th inning, backs against the wall for the Tigers, give up a run. And we're looking at the 10-run rule if we don't answer in the bottom half.
We've got Blair Ritchie coming up. The umpire's over having a chat with our dugout. And she is coming back. She slaps Claire on the helmet, blames our dugout for the delay, and Blair Ritchie steps in.
First pitch for a ball. 1-1 the count. Both teams with the bottom of the orders coming up.
Ooh. Didn't give it to her.
Just missed a bit. 2-1. Took that one a long time to fall down there. Foul ball.
Richie had a long at bat last time, saw a lot of pitches, and finally won the battle with a single. See if Emma can get her this time.
The longer the at bat goes, the more it plays in favor of the hitter.
Absolutely. And we're back full again. Emma walks her first hitter of the day.
She's faced a lot of hitters before now, though. You give up 10 runs and you don't walk a single batter in that time frame.
Yep.
That's when you start checking the box score, because a lot of times pitchers do that to themselves. You know, they'll give up 10 runs, but they walk 6 guys or something, or 6 gals. And not so today. There's a strike on the first pitch.
They've had some clean hits, and we've had some errors on top of the hits, and it's just snowballed into a 9-run deficit. There's a nice changeup. Maddie Watson fouled it off. She's down 0-2.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Playable.
Chloe Thompson, nice play.
All right. 1 away.
And we're back to the top, and slapper/bunter Avery Beals.
The boys are down by 5 in their game. Top of the 6th inning. They're down 6-1.
Now, who are they playing today?
Mount Carmel.
Oh,
Chopper over the glove at second.
bounced off her glove and got past Carter in right field.
They're going to bring the runner all the way from first to score, and that's the 10th run. That really puts the pressure on the bottom of the order when we get to the bottom half now. Runner on third, 1 away. Charleston with a 10-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Foul tips that one back. 1-1 the count. I said bottom of the 5th. Top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th, yeah.
I'm already thinking about the bottom. Ball inside.
This is Addison Schrader.
Fly ball to shallow right.
Lily, off the end of Lily's glove, she runs into Maddie Carter. Ball shoots off to the right, over by the fence.
Looks like everybody's all right out there.
Maddie got up.
Another run comes in.
Now we have serious pressure on the bottom of the order.
Yes, we do. And again, a runner at third.
And
Just 1 away.
Bree Tomlinson stepping in again. I'm waiting for official scoring over here. And it appears They have given Lily Wyrick an error on that play.
E9 on that one.
E4.
E4. Oh, she was coming out from second.
Yes. It's a good pursuit. I think what we needed there was more communication. It's easier play for Maddie Carter coming in on that ball. Call her off, take the play.
That's one of the youth plays. Girls get a little more experience playing certain positions and calling those things, knowing their limits, what they can get to, what they can't.
That's a pair of freshmen, and the ball's going to find Lily again. Got her at first. Run's going to score.
Yep, 13-1. You know, a part of that's playing together long enough that you kind of know the limits of your teammates as well. You know, if you anticipate if they're going to get to the ball, maybe you lay off a little bit.
Yep.
You're almost communicating before you're calling it.
And in the case of those two girls, one went to Mayo and one went to Crestwood. So this is their first real season in school sports playing together.
That one's going to be in foul territory, giving chase. Can't quite get there.
Maddie gave some great effort. Morgan Dickey had a sacrifice that brought in a run last time up. She has a single, and she flew out to left field her first at bat.
One ball, two strikes. Two away here, but nobody on.
It's a nice change-up, got her to soft contact, and JC makes the play in the inning.
That'll finish it. Charleston scores a couple times again, though. They lead 13-1, going to the bottom of the fifth. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. The Tigers backed up against the wall here. Bottom of the fifth inning, we are down by 12. Need a couple runs to extend this one or we're going home. Bottom of the order due up. 8-9 at the top.
Bella Moreski, Paisley Reed, and Maddie Carter.
Swings at the first one, ground ball to short, throw to first in the dirt, but dug out for out number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Got a new pitcher out there. I'd say that's efficient. The pitcher now, number 7, Aubrey Cross, had been playing left field. Looks like they've got a new catcher, too. That one's high for a ball. I can't see her, 18 maybe, 13. Can't see her number, but the catcher's out in left field now. That one's a strike.
I can't tell. I'm completely obstructed by the umpire.
And they got the catcher's gear on too, so I can't tell if that's at 8 or a 3 or... Ooh. Called strike there.
It's a tough call.
The 1-2 pitch. Took a hack at it, puts it out of play. Well, it's not 13 because that was Beals. Carter. Okay.
Carver.
Carver. I got a picture of their lineup card here. I just got to...
Yes, Carver.
All right. Foul.
Umpire,
Called her out. She
umpire said
snagged it.
Caught it.
Caught it in the air.
Down to our last gasp. Top of the order, Maddie Carter. It's time to string some hits together.
It's been that time for a while.
It's past time.
Now more than ever, though. I mean, you put a batter at leadoff expecting they're going to get a few extra at-bats over the course of the season. You want your better players at the top of that lineup, and here's one of those times. She's getting an extra bat compared to everybody else, and let's just due for a hit. Ground ball to third off the glove. That's fair.
That's a fair ball.
Ended up in foul territory, but it goes off her glove into foul territory. Base runner on. Well, she was due for something. And McCramer coming up now with a runner on and 2 away.
It'd be nice if she hit that right center gap out there. It's
Yes,
wide
it would.
open. Wide open. It didn't. She dipped under it.
Yeah, it went that direction, but second base going to camp under it, make the play to end the ball game. The Tigers fall to Charleston in 5. The 10-run rule takes effect. 13-1 the final score. We'll be back with some final stats and a chat with Coach Claude after this on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers again fall 13-1. That's usually where we run down the stats for the game. For the Tigers, yeah, you want to go ahead and run down them there, Ryan? That'd be great.
Sure. Maddie Carter had a hit there in her last at-bat, so she had a single. Emma had a single in her first at-bat, and Morgan Combs had 2 hits. And other than that, we had no hits.
Over. We didn't even have an RBI.
We did not.
No, that came on a pass ball. So.
Yep, Cadence scored. She came around on Emma's hit at the beginning of the game and scored on the pass ball on a tight play at home. She got under the tag.
So we were looking at only 4 strikeouts in the game, so we were making contact. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts?
Only 3 strikeouts.
Only 3 strikeouts.
Yep, so we had a lot of contact today. We just didn't find holes out there.
Well, they were aggressive because I don't think any of those were even looking. I think they were all swinging strikes.
All 3 strikeouts were swinging strikeouts.
So, you come in and you make a team defend the ball, and Charleston did a good job. They didn't make mistakes in the field. They fielded the ball. They completed plays. And then they took advantage of us when we made mistakes. And unfortunately, that's how it turns out sometimes.
It looks like their pitcher only had 2 walks. And I think Emma only walked 1 person today. So it was a lot of strikes, so a lot of hits, or a lot of hitting of the ball anyway.
The boys are still going. 6-1 is their score in the bottom of the 6th inning. Coach Claude is busy out on the field right now, so we may go ahead and call this one a night. Looking at our upcoming schedule, we do have the boys at home one more time against Neoga next Wednesday. And then we'll be broadcasting. The girls will be home that day too, but we'll be broadcasting their game on the 10th against West Vigo on that Friday. Want to thank Ryan Kramer for helping me out here in the booth tonight. Appreciate it.
Hey, absolutely.
Got anytime. A future career for you.
Anytime. I have no issue coming out here and doing this. I'm here anyway, right? So.
It's fun. You get to watch the game, talk about it. What could be better than that? You're going to be here anyways.
Yeah, it helps. I calm my nerves a little bit too. I've seen Emma pitch enough games that it's
makes you think about some other things. You make you behave here.
I'm keeping a book up here. I'm trying to keep track of what's going on out there, and it keeps me from sitting down there and criticizing what I'm seeing her not do when she's pitching.
I get it,
which is a tough thing sometimes, but it's she was hitting the zone today. I got no issues. They hit the ball, and sometimes we didn't make plays. Sometimes they had clean, solid hits that found grass, and that's how it goes. I mean, she's a pitch-to-contact pitcher that's going to try and keep them off balance. But, she got out there against a 3A team and as a freshman and tried to get it done and give us a shot.
I want to thank all the sponsors for making the broadcast possible tonight. Sticking with us all season long. We still have a couple more home games that they'll be with us through next Wednesday and Friday. Coach Claude coming up in the booth. Coach, another tough loss, but another tough team coming in tonight.
Yeah, they're legit. I mean, obviously they're a nice team in 3A, and I wasn't disappointed with our kids' effort. I thought the spirit in the dugout was really good. I thought Emma went out, and she was focused. Her screwball had a lot of movement. It was going pretty well early in the game, and
she only walked 1 batter.
Yeah, it's 2-1 there in the second, and then they kind of get 3 on a. They kind of get 3 runs there on the top of the order, and we don't rotate and get them out on the bunt. And then that girl on the bases, she's got like 37 steals on the year. She's like 8th in the state in terms of steals. She can turn it loose and go. But I thought our kids stayed in it. And then we got to that. We got to the 4th, and it was 5-1 there at one point when we were like, hey, this is kind of where we let the dam break. We can't let the dam break, and they kind of had an inning, and
Yep.
you know,
Ends up being those little like throws into center
Yeah,
field
then we
and
turn-
those
yeah, we-
little things like that.
yeah, we kind of miscommunicate, and they put the ball in play, but then we make matters worse and turn it into a snowball fight a little bit. But hey, there's 7 freshmen out there, and 8's your courtesy runner, and that's a team that's got a chance to make a run. I want to wish them the best of luck. Blaine's been really good to compete with over the years. We've had some really, really good games going back to like 18, 19, 21, and those type of years. But he kind of announced that he's heading on down the road in administrative stuff. But it's been fun to compete against him, and they do a nice job. But you know, back to our kids again. The energy in the dugout was good. Obviously, when it got to 10-1. It's like 35-7 in football. The energy kind of, it bottoms out a little bit. But I was proud of them. I thought they went out and I thought their minds were right. I thought they went out and, gave it their best whirl.
Even when it's 10-1, though, you lose some of that energy, but you don't see them moping on the field.
No, I thought their body language was good. I thought they were cheering each other on. I thought from that standpoint, it was positive. It was really good. And we had a couple of walks today. We've had like 780 plate appearances over the course of the year, and we've only had like 41, 42 walks. We talked to them about having aggressive patience.
Yeah.
We want you to be aggressive in the box, but be patient. And we got a couple of walks today, 3 I think in the game. That's a step in the right direction. I mean, hey, you don't have to hit a base hit. If they want to put you on, let them put you on any way you can get on. We need base runners, but. Yeah, I thought, again, I mean, you can get caught up in the scoreboard, but I'm not losing my focus on the fact that where we're at, the youth that we have, and they just gotta continue to get better. I mean, they'll get better. They'll get better over time. That's what they do.
Well, every time. But we'll be back next Friday. We still have West Vigo on the 10th?
We do.
All right. Well, that'll be our next broadcast here for you. So good luck until then.
We'll also be back Wednesday. I think Wednesday the 8th we have KZ Westfield here. I don't know if you guys have got baseball conflict, but
yep, we're going to do Neoga since we did the girls tonight. So the boys will be home against Neoga that night.
Got it. That'll be our senior night. So anybody who listening want to come out, we've got one senior, and we'll honor her and play KZ to wrap up conference play. So appreciate you guys taking care and covering the game.
All right, thank you,
All right,
Coach.
thank you.
We
Go
appreciate
Tigers.
it.
All right.
That's Paris Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelter visiting with us. Again, here in the booth, I want to thank Ryan Kramer for being part of the broadcast tonight and all the sponsors for making it possible. For Ryan, I'm BJ, and you've been watching Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.